Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining me, coming back to the channel. Today we're doing the 5 swirl 3-pass challenge with Subtle Art Soap Company. So this is not a tallow base, but that doesn't mean we're gonna get a bad result. We're gonna use Draconis, not a used puck whatsoever. That is a fresh pour. So we're gonna do the standard razor rock. I've used this brush with every single 5 swirl 3-pass challenge. I would like to use the Razor Rock. I'm sorry, the Razor Company. I'm using the Razor Rock. I would like to use the Razor Company brush, but it wouldn't be consistent with what I've been using for these videos. So all I'm gonna do is dip the tips into some water here. I have some water in the bottom of the sink. All right, and we'll do the 5 swirls right in the tub. Love that scent. All right, 1, 2, count with me. 3, 4, 5. That's it. That's it. Does not look like very much soap at all. But let's see. Wet the face. Like I said, it's not a tallow-based soap, but it is a heavily buttered soap. Hoping we get some good results here. Like I said in the first impressions review, or first impressions of this soap, it's veteran owned and operated. Just painting on a little bit here, then we'll start trying to build the lather. This soap is very thirsty. I've done one shave with Titan, which is right here. It did liven up a little bit. In the first impressions video, I kind of talked about that, how for me the scent was a little light, but it did liven up once lathered, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so I'm going to start dipping some water and let's see if we can get enough soap for the 5 swirl 3-pass challenge. This lathers beautifully when I'm not trying to do the challenge. Very, very nice lather. Super thirsty, like I was told. So, you know, in this challenge, what I do in these videos is really not meant for everybody to do when you use soap. I'm not trying to, you know, use soap sparingly. Have enough soap for my entire family to use for the rest of our lives. So there's no need for me to, you know, not use the soap that I have. It's just, I like to test the bases, and this is one way that I've always tested the bases. Not necessarily the 5-pass, but I'm sorry, yeah, the 5 swirl. But I've always kind of loaded light on my test lathers that I used to do off camera that I now do on camera. All right, a lot of talking, not a lot of lathering. Let's dip the tips, and we'll play some music or something while I'm doing this. All right, so I think we're at that point where if I add much more water, it's just gonna keep thinning it out. And for me, that doesn't really provide a great shave for me. So we'll kind of stop adding water at this point, and we'll see if what we have in here will complete a 3-pass shave. I don't go for the big show lathers in my normal shaves, so I'm not gonna go for them here. So we'll clean up a little bit, put the remainder here. Yeah, so we'll say that is, go ahead and set this to the side. That's 1 pass. Very, very slick. Yeah, extremely slick. So, all right, let's rinse off. I'll be right back. All right, it's the brush here. We may end up just eking by. In all honesty, how it's looking, I don't think this is gonna pass the 5 swirl 3 pass challenge. But if I'm being honest with you, it being super heavy in butters, yeah, there's basically just enough lather here for a 2 pass in my opinion. So and as you can see, it's a little runny. So I did add slightly too much water, but all right, so I'm not gonna say failed, but this is more like 5 pass, 5 swirl, 2 pass. It's a bit thin, but this soap is a very, very heavily buttered soap, like I said, so you could definitely get a great shave out of this. Super slick, no problem whatsoever with slickness. And you know the moisturization of, you know, it on your face is also going to be really good. So, all right, let me finish rinsing off, and then we'll come back and talk about it. All right, so as you saw, 5 swirl, 3 pass challenge, not successful. Definitely a 2 pass shave for sure. Okay with that 5 swirl. So yeah, Subtle Art Soap Company, little heavy on the butters. I don't know, maybe that helps with, well, most definitely helps with moisturization, but maybe that helps also kind of dumb down the lather a little bit as far as the production of it. I can tell you when I used piped in, and that was off camera, but you'll see a shave with Subtle Art Soap Company's base here. I'll probably use Athena, in all honesty, because it's a very, very nice scent. Kind of reminds me of like candy when I was a kid, but anyway. I'll use that in the shave. I don't know if that shave's gonna be uploaded before this lather test or after the lather test, but either way, you'll see. It just creates a very nice, thick, dense, single layer, but also like super, super thick, if that makes sense, kind of lather. It's very, very thirsty, but the 5 swirl just, you know, it doesn't really give it a lot of soap apparently. So, all right, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments down below. I also have some links down below as well. You could become a channel member to YouTube. I think there's like a join thing at the bottom of the. Basically, it just it basically just supports the channel. That's all it is. So other than that, guys, hope you enjoy. I've got to shave. Gotta shave with that. And yeah, have a great week. Have a great weekend. I don't know when this video is gonna upload, but anyway, enjoy.